나 오늘부터 너랑 썸을 한번 타볼 거야. 너 매일매일 내게 전화도 할 거야.
Hi guys, my name is Cahaya. I will tell you about Brave. One day, King Fergus and Queen Eleanor ruled the kingdom of Dunbrand in Scotland. They had 3 sons and 1 daughter, the beautiful princess Merida. All 4 children were mischievous. Queen Eleanor tried to teach Merida how to behave like a perfect princess. But Merida liked to slip away from the palace to practice with her bow and arrow. She was a skilled archer. Tonight, the queen announced the 3 clans were coming to visit. Each bold present a suitor to compete for Merida's hand in marriage. Merida was horrified. "I won't go through with it," she shouted. To Merida's dismay, the suitor arrived as planned. Merida sat waiting on her throne for the archery contest to begin. She knew she could handle a bow and arrow far better than the suitor could. Once the suitor had taken their shot, Merida marched onto the field. The queen yelled for her to stop, but Merida didn't listen. She fired her arrow and hit each target that center. She had won. Now she would not have to marry anyone. The Queen Eleanor was furious at Merida for ruining the contest. She swore that things needed to be set right. "Marriage is what you want," Merida shouted. Then she slit the tapestry that depicted her family and ran away. Merida fled deep into the woods where mysterious blue will own. Merida would need time to figure out its meaning, but for now she needed to teach her mother to fish. Merida realized that to mend of bone and break the spell, she must repair the tapestry she had torn. After sneaking in the castle, Merida and her mother were discovered by King Fergus. The king drew his sword. "It's not what you think," Merida cried. "The king will not listen." He slit at the bear, who struck back, knocking him to the ground. The noise drew the visiting lord and their sons. Terrified, Eleanor raced from the castle. Merida grabbed a needle and threw it at the tapestry, then jumped on her horse. She took her little brothers too. They had eaten a spilled cake and turned into beer cups. Merida shrieked as they all raced to save their mother. When Merida arrived, she wrapped the main tapestry over her mother. "I want you back, Mom," Merida cried. "I love you." King Fergus was shocked to realize the bear was his beloved wife. Merida felt a hand press her head. The spell had been broken. Eleanor was human once again. The tributes were no longer beer. The queen smiled at Merida. From the on, Merida could be a princess and be herself.